All right, we are live on YouTube, and today I am continuing to welcome new subscribers to my channel, and I'm also going to be running another session of Ask Coach Eli, anything where you can ask me any question that you'd like in regards to your business and personal needs. So stick around for all of that and much, much more that's coming right up! Live from Northern California, welcome to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. That is, if you are open to suggestions and change. You must be open to suggestions and change on this channel, because if not, then it's really not going to be worth your time. So, if you're open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after banging that bell, if that pop-up box pops up, please select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You won't miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also, please make sure that you have your mobile device, your phone, your iPhone, your Android, or any tablet you may have, or any other mobile device you may have. Please make sure that you have the YouTube app set to receive all notifications at a device level. When you do all of those things, folks, you won't miss anything when I go live, or whenever any of your other favorite content creators, which is what I'm trying to say, go live as well, or the moment we publish a brand new pre-recorded video. All right, welcome to the show, folks. Some of you are wondering why I'm going live. If I mentioned on my show yesterday that I'm going to be taking a week off from YouTube. I also did mention that if I figure out what I want to do sooner than that, I'm going to come back as I fucking please. That's the way I work. I am in charge of my own destiny. I am in control of my own destiny. I'm in control of my life, and I choose to do as I please. I live in the good old US of A. We are free here. I can do whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want to do it. And it's up to each and every one of you if you want to follow me or believe anything that comes out of my mouth, right? So, a few things happened last night. Coach's biggest fan. Is that you, Blue Ball Brandon? I don't really like trolling accounts. So, unless you identify yourself, I don't even want sock accounts like Coach's biggest fan. I don't like that shit. I don't. And for those of you that get mad at me for criticizing those sock accounts, that's tough luck. That's the way I run my ship around here. Okay? So Coach's biggest fan, who are you? Are you Blue Ball Brandon? Hey, the more you know 47. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. So anyway, a few things happened last night that just really showed me that there are people out there that really care about this message, and they do not want me to take a week off. All right, do not ban Coach's biggest fan. Do not, moderators, I repeat, do not ban Coach's biggest fan. It's BBB. It's one of my buddies. He just loves to create positive sock accounts of me. He's a real person, so do not ban Coach's biggest fan. So, last night, as you can see up top here, folks, I'm starting my channel support donations fund at $50. I got a $50 PayPal donation last night from someone that would like to continue to remain anonymous. And I will go as far and pay this woman props. This is a lady that I've been communicating with behind the scenes that's been very supportive of my message. And, really enjoyed yesterday's show. And apparently got some value out of that show, which I very much appreciate that. I did a show yesterday on pushing through rough times to achieve success. You are the only roadblock in reaching your goals. And this woman sent me a message which I'm just going to log into my PayPal and anonymously read that message because it made my night. It wasn't the fact that she sent me a $50 PayPal donation. I appreciate that, and thank you so much. This woman also donated $25 to me about 3 weeks ago. And it's not about the money. So you don't have to continue donating unless you want to. And I don't think you'd be sending that amount of money if you weren't financially able to afford it. You know, I'm a good person, and I just want to make sure that people that are donating those amounts of money are you know, have it within their budget to do so and can live their lives sustainably. I do care, folks. It's, you know, yes, I do want to make money. This is a business, but I also care about people beyond the money. So let me log into my PayPal and read this message here and keep it anonymous. And this wonderful woman says, Coach Eli, I am a perpetual roadblock in my own life. I'm ready for this to change. Thanks for being you, sincerely, and I'm not going to mention her name. I got that email, and I also noticed she sent me a $50 PayPal donation, and I appreciate the money, the donation. But what I more so appreciate and what I more so felt in my heart is the fact that you're ready to make this change and you're ready to stop not allowing yourself to accomplish what you were meant to accomplish. At that point, I started to brainstorm and I said, okay, you know what? I can come back and scale things down a bit and still be here for my audience, if not every day, almost every day. Because I do, you know, the reason why I've been streaming every day lately is because my activity partner has been busy taking care of some things within her life, within her friends and family. And she's also, taking some school courses to further advance her career. So I've taken this time to stream pretty much every day. That's not always going to happen. You'll typically get streams from me Monday through Fridays and some pre-recorded videos every now and then as well. And typically I take weekends off to go hiking with her and do other things. But anyway, I decided that, you know, after getting that PayPal donation and that message, that I'm going to come back and do 1 to 2 1-hour general Hangout streams where you folks can ask me any questions that you have. I can welcome new subscribers, and I can also even bring some of you on my Hangout panel if you'd like. Ideally, I did not want to run these shows for the time being longer than an hour. If they end up going an hour and a half because 1 or 2 people come on the panel, and it's feasible to run it for an extra half hour or so, I will do that. But these shows, for the time being, are not going to run longer than an hour. And like I said, if they need to go an hour and a half because there's somebody on the panel and I don't want to cut them off and there's engagement happening, I'll keep it running, you know, up to 90 minutes maximum. So I once again want to thank this amazing woman behind the scenes for her very generous donation. It touched my heart, but more so, what really touched my heart more so than the money is that, you know, you're going to allow yourself now to be who you were always meant to be. That hits me emotionally, folks, because in my younger days, I was very hard on myself. I lacked a lot of self-confidence. I didn't love myself as much as I do today. And because of that, I was picked on. I was attacked. I was not enjoying, you know, life at a young age. And I mentioned this story before, but I'll mention it again. It wasn't until my junior year of high school where I started to love myself, started to respect myself more, And when I started to respect myself more, other people started respecting and appreciating me as well, and everything changed for me. And if you're going through something similar, folks, you can make that change as well. You can definitely make that change as well. So anyway, Steamroller XR. All right. Had to do a little moderation there, folks. Let's see. It's me, Elena. I share it on Facebook. Yes, I share at work. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Becky Barton, for being here. Thank you, Blue Ball Brandon, a.k.a. Coach's biggest fan, for being here. Dr. Lucid Dreamster, thank you so much. The dude abides, don't need a watch to waste time. Not sure what you meant by that, Dr. Lucid Dreamster, but thank you for being here. And welcome to anyone else that's here right now that is not chatting. 8-Bit Reactor and Lewis Fuller. Hi, how are you doing today, host? You can call me Eli. Don't worry about calling me host. You're my friend now. Call me Eli, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, whatever you want to call me. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So yeah, I decided, like I said, I'm going to be streaming at least Monday through Fridays, once, more than likely twice per day for an hour, typically an hour, 90 minutes maximum, if it is worth it to go 90 minutes, but it will not go, shows will not go beyond 90 minutes for the time being. Now, you know, folks, I want to, well, before I share some things that have been happening within my communities or my former communities here in a second, if you folks have any questions that you'd like for me to tackle, that you'd like for me to answer live here on the air, you can actually type it out in the chat and I'll get to it in a little bit. Or if you want to join me on Google Hangouts, I'm still able to bring people along through the consumer version of Google Hangouts at hangouts.google.com. If you have the Hangouts app on your phone, you're still able to use it. I can get you on a panel. So if you want to come live on the air with me for a little bit and ask your questions or share your story, let me know. I'll get you the link. If you're not connected with me on Hangouts, I'll share with you how you can connect with me, or just actually go below the description section, find my email, coacheli@coach.eliasmelas.com, and send me a Hangouts chat request. That's the way you can connect with me. But if you want to come on and you missed what I just said, just type in the chat that you want to come on and I'll get you the link. If I can identify that you're a real channel that I recently connected with. I can't even talk. My three sons. Hey there, Eddie Grip on Life. Happy Monday, everyone. Hey, my three sons, thank you very much for being here. I believe I met you through the Flat Earth Forums channel. And yeah, give me a second. I'm actually reading the chat at the same time, and I'm getting some trolls in here. As always, they're never going to stop. That's why I have great moderators that know how I like my chat moderated now, so I'll never have to deal with that crap again. But I'm looking here, and let me see. Why is my chat? Oh, there's my three sons right there. Okay, I was trying to find. I saw my three sons on my OBS screen here that you see on the video portion, but I couldn't see my three sons in the actual chat. My three sons, we are connected. I am subscribed to your channel, and I would love to get to know you. I would love to get you on a panel live on my show one of these days. So let me know if you're open to that. I love family-friendly content. Now, I got to be real with you. Sometimes things get a little heated here on my channel because in order to help people, sometimes you have to express yourselves with a few F-bombs. So we do use occasional profanity here to express ourselves, but we are actually good people and we mean well, and I definitely mean well. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know if you want to collaborate on something or come on one of my panels sometime this week. I probably am not going to bring anybody on here today on this show. Maybe later tonight. I'm going to be probably back I'm probably going to come back about 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for another Ask Coach Eli Anything general subscriber show. So if people want to come on at that point, that would be great. But I actually want to just engage the chat on this show. I've decided at this point. I want to share what's been going on behind the scenes so my new audience even knows what's going on. So if they get encountered by stuff that I've been dealing with, they're going to know how to handle it and not hold it against me. Okay? So anyway. So yeah, while I share this information, folks, yeah, share your questions in the chat. Let me know what you want to know, and I will be glad to answer it for you. The More You Know 47 says, what are your thoughts on how to get back to families staying together and one parent staying home with the kids? I'm glad women face rights, but our country has been disseminated and our kids are a mess. The More You Know 47, I believe you are female, right? If I remember correctly. Are you a female asking that question? I'm sorry. I think I've asked you that before, but forgive me. Are you male or female? And I'd be happy to answer your question because that's been one of the most critical topics that I've been discussing for quite a while out here. My 3 sons says, sure thing. Well, absolutely. Anybody out here, do me a favor. If you're new here or you haven't connected with me on Hangouts chat, send me a Hangouts chat request to this email. Coach Eli, I'm going to type it in the chat. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Just copy and paste that. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. If you have the Hangouts app on your phone, just launch it and enter that email by the plus sign. Send me a chat message and I will accept you on my Hangout and I'll get back to you after the show. If you're on your laptop or desktop, go to hangouts.google.com or just Google search Google Hangouts and then enter, copy and paste that email, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com into Google Hangouts chat. Send me a chat request and that way we can at least communicate through chat messages there. And if you decide to come on one of my panels through Google Hangouts down the road, I can send you the Hangouts link through there and you can join me immediately. You can also email me anytime at coacheli@coach.eliasmelas.com. But if you're going to join my panels, you're going to also want to connect with me on Google Hangouts chat. The More You Know 47, I'm female. Well, let me tell you something. It's a great question. And, you know, a lot of men are unhappy because of that. Because, look, let's face it, the More You Know 47, men and women were made differently by a higher power. Men were made to be strong, emotionally strong, physically strong, confident. We were made to go out and bust our ass and bring home the bacon to provide for our families. Women were made by a higher power to be more docile, to be more nurturing, loving, caring, giving. They were made to be the home keepers, the homemakers. They would keep the house clean, cook dinner. They would, you know, do all the domestic stuff, right? But what's happened since women were given equal rights? Oh, I forgot to also mention, women were not working back then, okay? But what's happened, women fought for equal rights. They got equal rights. Now women are working. And the problem is that women are having difficulty balancing their work and their personal lives. Women have become more career-focused than family-focused. I mean, I've noticed women my age, you know, in their late 30s to early to mid 40s, that are putting online dating profiles out there and saying, I'm looking for the love of my life. I'm settled in my career. I want to have a family. And they're in their late 30s to early 40s, you know, and they're closer to menopause than they've ever been. And they want to have kids. And then they're trying to rush to make it happen. And that's what's happening. And how do we get that back to being the way it was? I don't foresee that happening within our lifetime. We have to learn how to adjust to it. I think in today's day and age, men and women need to more so learn how to work better together. And men and women both need to share all responsibilities, including, you know, both sides contributing to the household income and both sides contributing to household chores. Hey, I can do dishes. You know, I can do laundry. I can vacuum. I can mop. I can take out the trash. It doesn't mean that if I'm living with somebody that I'm going to do that all the time. Sometimes she may do it. Sometimes I may do it. We share the responsibilities and we respect each other at an equal level. The only difference is that men must be slightly in the one-up position, because if men are not slightly in the one-up position, how can a woman respect a man and trust a man that she is stronger than physically, emotionally, or mentally, right? What do you women look up to a man for? You look up to a man for their strength, physically, mentally, and emotionally, because it balances and offsets, what you don't have in the way you were made by a higher power. So the more you know 47, does that make sense to you? Did that answer your question? I don't foresee it happening in our lifetime, but who knows? Maybe down the road it might change. Additionally, the more you know 47, I mentioned this again, is that, here in the U.S., and I believe you're in the U.S. as well, women have 85% of the buying power. 85% of all purchases in the U.S. are made through a woman, by a woman, or for a woman. So who's spending the majority of the money? Who's truly keeping the economy going? Women are. You take women out of the equation, us men are much more frugal with our money. The economy's not going to flow as well, and then the government will make less tax dollars, right? So think about it. Think about why it's really happening. It all boils down to the economy and money. It's the bottom line. So I don't foresee it happening in our lifetime, or to be honest with you, I don't foresee it ever changing. Because if we did go back to the way we were in the modern world right now, the way things are, I think our economy would collapse. I think the U.S., I'll only speak about the U.S. here, because that's where I'm from. I think the U.S. would be bankrupt, would be so much further in debt than we already are. Our deficit would be so much greater that, I don't know. I think the country would be done, to be honest with you. Well, Vegas is stilettos. No, that's not what I look up to a man for. Well, then why don't you explain to me what you look up to a man for? Because you see, I've talked to you before. I think you're a very strong woman, which I understand there are strong women in today's day and age. But what do you honestly respect a man for in the modern world, Vegas and stilettos? I'm curious to know that. Crazy Chick Sheena says 80% of the consumer mark. That's true. It's like 85%. It's more, Sheena. No disrespect. You women are impulse buyers. You're emotional beings. You buy off of emotion and then you reason with logic later on. If you watch an emotionally compelling advertisement, you're more prone to buy it than a man is. Because you're emotional beings. That's the way you were made to be, right? Men make the larger purchases, cars, houses, boats, boys, and their toys. We sure do, but we budget that, Dr. Lucid Dreamster. We budget and save for that. Okay? Women will spend money, not all of them, but many, if not most, will spend money they don't have if they're touched enough emotionally by a commercial. That's the way it works. And if they don't have the money, they'll charge it. That's how a lot of women go in debt. That's what happens. The more you know 47, you're absolutely right. I work and make my man dinner every night and clean up. I don't touch trash, the lawn, bugs, or my wallet when we go out. Sad that it might never change back. I'm the same way. When I go out with a woman, and I'll be honest here, I've been hanging out with this woman that I've been referring to as my activity partner. She's still an activity partner, and we still have not taken that relationship to the next level. And she has taken me out to dinner before, but for the most part, I've paid for most of the dinners, because even though we're not in a serious relationship and we're not sleeping together, I'm being honest, who knows, I may change down the road because we get along well. I still feel, good, taking her to dinner. She's great company. And I enjoy talking with her. And, at this point in my life, I'm enjoying getting to know her without any pressure. And she feels the same way, which is why we're not rushing into anything. We've been hanging out for almost 10 months now. But even though it's not a serious committed relationship, it's more of a friendship that could turn into that. As a man, I'm old school. I respect women, and I like taking a nice lady out and paying for dinner, because that's That's who I am. That's how I was raised to be. And it's really sad to see what our youth is going through nowadays. The millennials and the post-millennials, the Generation Z, I generation, post-millennials, along with the millennials, like I mentioned a second ago, they don't even know what the hell that is. Like they're not like that. I'm sure there are a few that are like that, but for the most part, like it's weird. Like the women are stronger than the men nowadays. And they all go out and they go Dutch. And they all go out and have what do you call it? What's the phrase I'm looking for? They go out there and just sleep with each other. They have sex out of a committed relationship. They have random sex with people, or they do what's called friends with benefits. That's a better way to put it. Mystic Angel Christina, welcome to the show. Hello, everyone. I am one of the women that only buy things that are needed or have a very strong connection to, like my crystals. Sure, some women can control their spending habits, but many women are run by their emotions, and they react to spending money based on how they're feeling emotionally in the present moment and how that commercial they may be watching is touching them emotionally. Righteous Rednecks in the house, thank you so much for being here. Ben Ritt, YT, I'm new. Hello, Ben Ritt, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Glad to see all of you here. We're having a great time here today. Having a wonderful time here today. Wow, pretty good turnout today, folks. I feel great. So keep on asking your questions in the chat, and I'll get to them. I want to share what I need to share here. But first, before I get to that, Crazy Chick Sheena says, yes, my husband told me not to work, but I do because I hate sitting at home, being bored and cooking and cleaning daily. It can get emotionally street drained at times, not being a career female. No, I understand that. And a lot of women, this is what I've seen through my friends and stuff that are married. And I've heard stories about their friends through me. Like, for the women that are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives with no kids yet, let's say the husband's working and making a ton of money. She's sitting at home for 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day while her husband's at work, between commute time and working and possibly working overtime. So what do these women do? They get on apps and they go and they cheat on their husbands because they're bored. They feel like they have no purpose. They feel like, what am I going to do? You see, what women used to do back in the days of traditionalism, while their husbands were at work, is they would get together with other women, because all women weren't working back then. But because most women are working nowadays, if you so happen to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife, and your husband's going out to work, how are you going to occupy your time during the day? So while I don't condone people cheating, I can understand why some women do it. So, you know what? Good for you, Crazy Chick Sheena. And I'm sure your husband respects you for that, but you're still a lady, right? You're still a lady and you still do lady things at the same time, right? Righteous Redneck says, if you have goals, you should definitely go for them, set out to achieve. Nothing is accomplished in leisure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to see what Vegas and Stilettos said. Let me see here. I've been with my husband for 23 years, and I guess I look up to him because he is softer than I am. Wow, that is rare. I enjoy my husband because he is submissive to my dominance. We both pull our weight. Well, if that works for you, Vegas and Stilettos, then that's great. But I'll be honest with you. I'm a dominant man, and being with a dominant woman would not work for me. I mean, I could be friends with someone like you, but I could never be in a relationship or marriage with someone like you because we're both dominant people. Now, the natural essence of a man is more dominant. The natural essence of a female is more docile and soft and submissive, right? And that's how sexual polarity works between men and women. But if you're a strong dominant woman, a strong dominant man is probably not going to work for you. So you are going to better get along with a submissive type of man. And if he's okay with that and you're okay with that, then that will create sexual polarity on the flip side. But as long as that doesn't make you feel like he's any less of a man because of that, Vegas and stilettos, no problem. In my opinion, I mean, I'm a man, and I'm a dominant man. Does that mean I won't respect a woman? No, I do, but I respect women for the way women were meant to be within their natural essence of being submissive in the way the good Lord made women to be. But if you choose to live your life that way and your husband chooses to live his life that way and it works for the both of you, God bless you. I don't know if you believe in God or not. Whether you do or you don't, I still love you. I still have love for you, but God bless you if it works for you. But at least you both understand the sexual polarity and how it works. That makes a lot of sense there. Let's see. Wow, this is going crazy here. But I am much harder than my husband. I don't lead with emotions. I lead with logic. Vegas and stilettos. Yeah, and again, I respect that. See, I respect you because you're honest, Vegas and stilettos. I respect you. And I like who you are because you're not afraid to speak the truth. Now, again, my personality type, if I was single and you were single, we would never work out in a romantic way. We could be friends and we could shoot the shit, have a good time. And I like talking with you. But the sexual polarity would not be there between you and myself. This is for example purposes because you're a dominant female. I'm a dominant male. And you and I would be going at it like two dudes are going at it. And that just doesn't work for me. I mean, I'm attracted to a submissive, sweet, loving woman. Doesn't mean that at times I wouldn't want her to be dominant. But I would want her to more so be submissive 70% of the time and maybe dominant 30% of the time. You're probably dominant like 90+% of the time and maybe submissive 10. So that's just what I'm guessing. But if it works for you, it works for you. Amen. Wow. Awesome. Becky Barton, at Fonzo, I'll gladly pay for dinner sometimes, especially if I get a break from cooking it once in a while. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Righteous Redneck. Every guy should encourage his woman to achieve her goals and not hold her back. I agree with you on that. Every woman should have the same chance that men have always had. The only thing I look for in a woman beyond that is the fact that I want a woman to be more often in her submissive mode than her dominant mode. As long as she knows how to balance her work and personal life, no problem. But for me, a woman that is 100% behaving masculine or dominant or exuding more masculine energy than feminine energy, that's not going to do shit for me. But again, if a woman can balance it out, yes, go to work, make your money. I'll go to work, make my money. At the end of the day, we get together. I'm the man. You're the woman. We respect each other. We love each other. Just, don't try to over-dominate me because that would be, in essence, making me feel like you're trying to be the man in the relationship and I'm the man. You're the woman, I'm the man. I'm not disrespecting you for being a woman. I'm embracing you for being a woman and I'd love to be embraced for being a man. That's it. That's all. That's all. Coach's biggest fan. I'm not sure why a man would be attracted to a woman who acts like a man. That's what I'm saying, bro. But look, if it works for some people, Blue Ball Brandon, a.k.a. Coach's biggest fan, like in the case of Vegas and Stilettos, she's the dominant one. Her husband's a submissive one. There is sexual polarity there. It's the opposite of what men and women were meant to be, but it works because one is dominant and one is submissive. If they were both submissive or both dominant, there would be no sexual polarity. Now, for you and I, Blue Ball Brandon, you're a man, I'm a man. You're dominant, I'm dominant. Your wife is submissive, and any woman that I would be with is going to be more submissive. And that's what turns me on about a woman. It doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect her and kick her down. No. I'll be honest. I need a submissive woman in my life to balance out my high energy. I'm a high energy man. So having a docile, sweet woman that's a lot calmer than me balances me out. And I could also balance her out in other ways. Coach, please scroll up to my last comment. It is a very heavy hitter. All right. Where is it at? There it is. Eddie Grip on Life. Sadly, most of today's women have lost all maternal, motherly, or I think you meant say motherly instincts. What greater job could a woman have than giving life and being a mother? Quite shameful. Well, a lot of women nowadays feel that if you feel part of their purpose is to give birth to children, they get disrespected. They feel like they're disrespected because of that. That's what they were made to be. Women were made to give birth. Men were made to get women pregnant and to become a team and create life. Now, you don't go around calling women baby-making machines nowadays. But realistically, what is the purpose of a man and a woman? It's to procreate and to continue life, right? To continue life form, right? To continue the human race. But because of modern day feminism and what it's done, especially to our millennials and our post-millennials, the last thing that these women have on their mind nowadays is having a child. They're thinking about going to college, getting into their career, working their way up to the top, and then thinking about their love life and their family life after that. Well, by the time most of them figure it out, what I've noticed, they're in their mid to late 30s, early 40s. And pardon my French, their shit's about to dry up. They're about to go through menopause at the time they finally decide they're ready to start a family. Now they're rushing and they're telling guys, look, hey, you know what? If you're not ready to have kids right away and get me pregnant right away, or try to get me pregnant because I'm in my late 30s, early 40s, and it might take a while because I'm not 20 anymore. Well, what the hell were you doing in your 20s? Well, I was going to college and working, and, I kind of stopped dating. So you basically, decided to give up the purpose of life and focus 100% on school and your career. Nothing wrong with focusing on your schooling and your career, but can't you balance a personal life along with it? See, that's the thing with women. When it comes to women are great multitaskers, in my opinion. They're better multitaskers than men, in my opinion, with one exception. When it comes to balancing their work and their personal lives, women are terrible about that, or at that. Most of them are. Some of them are good. And the ones that I've dated are good at it. But that's a quality I look for in a woman. And I ask them, when I first meet them, are you good at balancing your work and your personal life? Do you have time to date, or is your job consuming you? I ask them that. And look, guys, if you go on a date with a woman and she says, well, you know what, I'm going to be busy for the next 3 weeks. I can't see you because of work and this and that, that's a woman I wouldn't give the time of day, because she's not good at balancing out her personal life and her work life. I really want to get to sharing what I wanted to share here, but there are so many questions in the chat. Vegas and stilettos. You are a feminine dom. I'm going to connect you with somebody that used to be my worst enemy that I've actually become somewhat friends with now. JB Gunner. Have you heard of JB Gunner? Vegas and stilettos. Let me see. She says, where the hell was that? I am extremely femme. I don't act like a man. I act like a dominant female. There's a huge difference. Okay, no problem. That sounds kind of exciting, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to go any further than that. Vegas and stilettos. JB Gunner, if you're here by any chance, connect with Vegas and stilettos. I think she would be a great addition to your channel as well. Vegas and stilettos, I'm going to connect you with somebody that I think you would really enjoy his content. You see, I'm even promoting the channels of my former worst enemy, because we've been able to figure things out and move forward maturely. So, wow. Okay. How long have we been going for here? 47 minutes. All right. So, folks, I'm gonna stop looking at the chat for a little bit. because I want to get this message out and try to wrap this up in about 10 to 15 minutes max. But what I want to do is I want to check PayPal first, see if any donations have come in. Okay. Okay, no new donations. So, folks, before I continue, if you'd like to support this channel and you feel that you're getting value from it, please consider making a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you're receiving. Nightbot will be sharing my link every 6 minutes. If you don't see Nightbot on your screen, just scroll up. You'll see Nightbot. PayPal.me/Coach Eli. You can also add a note of any length, and I'll read that note live on the air. Unless within that note you request to remain anonymous, I will definitely honor and respect that. I respect people's privacy here. I do not dox anybody. Donations are not required, but they are greatly appreciated, and donations are also what are supporting this channel 100% in the meantime until I get moderated. English teacher in France, keep me positive, coach. Never mind those people. I'm not worried about it. I can definitely handle it. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. English teacher in France. Hey, English teacher in France, do you like my background today? Do you like the reflections of the background? I think the background's pretty cool. What do you folks think about the background today? Let me know. By the way, I was a guest earlier on English teacher in France's channel. If you want to go subscribe to her and go watch her latest stream, towards the end, I was on for about 30 to 40 minutes. It was a great show, and I thank you for having me on your show earlier today, English teacher in France. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. At A Grip on Life, I will inbox you after. It sounds good. It's me, Elena. It's me, Elena. If you want to talk privately after the show, before I do another short stream like this later tonight, which I'm going to do at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I'm going to take my walk at the park about 30 minutes or so after I'm done with this show. Let me know if you want to talk on Google Hangouts. I'll have my headset on as I'm walking, and we can talk. If anyone else wants to reach out to me, just send me a message on Hangouts. If you haven't connected me on Hangouts, I'll put in the email again, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. So just copy and paste them to Hangouts. Connect with me there. Send me a message. Let me know if you want to talk at some point, collaborate, and we'll make it happen. I'll get back to you folks as soon as possible. If it takes me a day or so to get back to you, just know I'm receiving your messages and your emails. I get a lot of emails, folks, and a lot of messages. So I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible without destroying myself. You know what I mean? Without burning myself out, which is a better way to put it, right? Wow. Sheena says, wow, women need to bring more to the table. Are you kidding me, LOL? Men need to be more responsible with their wives and family. Leave the side chicks alone, please. If a man and a woman were meant to be together and they communicate and they both are able to balance their work and personal life to be able to enjoy enough time together on a weekly basis, there'll be no need to cheat. People won't feel the cheat. Or people won't feel the need to cheat, which is what I'm trying to say. People cheat when they feel neglected. So just think about it, folks. If you don't neglect your other half and you have time to spend with them and keep them occupied, they have no time to cheat. There's no reason to cheat. People cheat because they feel neglected. At A Grip on Life, throw that link up for me or throw it in the comment on my vids. I'm going to connect you with his hashtag Gun Squad channel, okay? But he has a lot of channels. You'll find out more about his channels. But he goes live there every morning around 8 Eastern. Sorry, 8 Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. Let me get you that link in the chat. I really think that you're going to like the hashtag Gun Squad channel. Here you go at Vegas in stilettos. Yeah. I'm connected with a lot of channels, folks. So whatever genre you like, I can help you connect with them, and we can even bring those people on a panel, and we can all just get to know each other. Oh shit! I didn't put the link. Let me delete that. Shit. Here you go at Vegas in stilettos. There it is. So there's the link to hashtag Gun Squad. JB's an interesting guy, and he's no holds barred. But I think you'll like him and you'll like his crowd. But yeah, don't stop coming here if you'd like as well, because I think you're an interesting person, and I'd love to interview you at some point. I think you're cool as fuck, to be honest with you. You're very interesting. You're unique like myself. And I mean, I love everybody, but people that stand out, that are unique, really stand out. And that's awesome. Good for you. Yeah, you're welcome, Vegas and Stilettos. You're welcome. So we're at 53 minutes. So I think I'm going to get to where I need to get to here. Let me see here. Okay, English teacher in France. I'm going to address your question in the live stream that you sent to me privately. Okay, I'm going to address your question in the chat. Let me know if you're here, English teacher in France, because we're going to talk about this right now, because I have a lot of trolls that not have only trolled my channel, which I blocked them here, so you don't see negative comments here. But what these trolls do is they find out about other channels, or they find out of other channels that I go to. They follow me there. They raid the chats. They talk shit about me in the chats to distract, the host of that show. And then they go in the comment section of the replay video of a live stream, and they'll talk shit there. So you're listening, okay? English teacher in France, I would not disable your comments. What I would do is I would keep an eye on your comments, and I would just ban those people. Remove the comments and ban them. Now, folks, English teacher in France and everyone else, if you have a smartphone, which who doesn't have a smartphone nowadays? Download the YT Studio app on your phone. Download YT Studio app. You're going to be able to access your channel and the comments on your channel. You're going to know whenever someone comments on your channel. And even if you're out somewhere and somebody posts a negative comment on your channel, you can remove that comment and also hide that user, ban that user from your channel, from your app. So I would not turn off your comment section over a few people that don't like Coach Eli because I was a guest on your show, and they're what they're trying to do, English teacher in France. What they're trying to do is prevent me from growing. They don't like me. So what they're trying to do is create issues on your channel or other channels I'm on, to the point of where you get so annoyed for having me there. You get so annoyed of me being there that you never invite me back and remove me. They're trying to ruin my reputation with you and other creators that bring me on their shows. Now, if we all handle this the right way, meaning that if these people come, we ban them. I know I'm a moderator on your channel. If you give me permission, English teacher in France, if you give me permission to ban these trolls with my mod wrench as they come into your channel when I'm there, I'd be happy to help you moderate that. Okay? As far as the comments go on the pre-recorded videos or the live stream replays, you got to moderate those yourself. But again, that's what these people are trying to do. I have banned all these people from my channel. They're not welcome here. You see my chat, it's very clean. If you look at my comments section, it's very clean. I've worked hard to get it to that level. But because they can't get to me here, now they're going to try to get to me somewhere else. Okay? And it's up to you as a channel owner how you handle that. You don't have to destroy your channel because someone's trolling someone that you have as a guest with a guest on your channel, or is someone you're collaborating with like me. Well, why don't you ban this person? Who is this person? English teacher in France. Can you send me a screenshot or send me a username privately on Hangouts? And let me know. Let me know who it is. Because I probably know them, and they're all idiots. They're all idiots. These people are, you know what it is? And I'm not saying I'm all that. I love everybody here. You folks are amazing. And I don't feel I'm any better than you. But see, these people that are attacking me, that have been talking all this shit about me, and continue to harass me on other people's channels, they don't love themselves. They're jealous of what I'm able to do here. They're jealous because I'm a good person and I have a heart and a soul and I love myself. I love who I am. If I don't love who I am, how can any of you love me? If you don't love who you are, how can I love you? But these people don't know how to love themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They're not happy in their personal lives. They're just not happy people. So all they do is when they see happy people like myself and you, they project their insecurities onto us because they wish they could be as happy as we are. That's the bottom line, right? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm reading your private message. No, of course. What these people do is they thumb down my videos or they view my videos. But English and West Haven, always and forever. I'm not going to bring anybody on this show, but if you're around later tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I'm going to run a show for maybe 1 to 1.5, maybe 2 hours max, depending how it goes. It's going to be another general Hangout stream, new subscriber, welcome stream as well. I mean, I'm quite surprised, to be honest with you. There are some good people here on this stream right now, and interestingly enough, I have not seen Flat Earth Forums go live yet today. Hello, WrestleMania. Hey there, Eli. Yes, we are all amazing. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, brother. Thank you for being here. Jamie, a.k.a. WrestleMania. I hope you're doing well, bro. I hope at some point down the road, when things settle down for you, we can reconnect, get on a panel again. You're an amazing man. How's your son doing, bro? Is your son doing okay? Let me know about that. When you pop in here, even for just 5 minutes, bro, or 3 minutes, it makes my day, dude. You're a really good man. I actually interviewed WrestleMania on my former channel. I may re-upload some of those former videos of people I interviewed on my former channel at some point on this channel here. If you folks want me to upload some of that former content that I'm able to upload, because there's certain content I cannot upload from my former channel, especially if it includes my ex-girlfriend, I can't do that. Let me know and I'll get them. I'll get them out quickly because I have fiber. I can upload shit very fast with my 1,000 up, 1,000 down fiber line. Love that. Love that. I was wondering about Flat Earth not streaming today too. Yeah, maybe he's taking a break. Maybe he's a little bit tired. I mean, he's been working pretty hard. And because of him, I met you. Because of Flat Earth Forums and how amazing of a man he is. And how kind, caring, loving, and considerate of a man he is. I've met all you people here. The More You Know 47, I met you through Flat Earth Forums. English teacher in France, I met you through Flat Earth Forums. And this was just this past week. Vegas and Stilettos, I met you through Flat Earth Forums. A lot of these people here, I met you through Flat Earth Forums channel. Now, I got to get that guy to come on my show because I want to thank him. I want to connect him with the people that were already here on my channel before the new people came. And this is great. This is really great, folks. I mean, today, for some reason, I feel a world of difference here today. I'm noticing a world of difference. Maybe me thinking this through and changing up this style a little bit for the time being has helped out. Maybe the fact that Flat Earth Forums and no one else is streaming right now is helping out. I don't know, but I'm really glad to see the people that are here right now. Thank you so much. I met you on you met me on Bob Cherry's channel. Hey, Sheena, what's going on with her? Is she still running a show? I know she got a strike on her former channel and couldn't stream for a while, but what's going on with Bob Cherry? I'm still connected with her on Hangouts, but I don't bother her because she's very busy. I have a lot of respect for Bob Cherry. I have a lot of respect for Bob Cherry. And Bob Cherry had Lord Gaelic on her show, and that was I don't want to talk about that stream, but that was when Angel Munoz was on their stream, and there was a pretty crazy thing that happened on there. I won't mention that again, but you know what I'm talking about, right, Sheena? WrestleMania says now WrestleMania has an autistic son that has the same first name as I do, Elias. So he's referring to his son there. WrestleMania says Elias is doing great. Thanks so much for asking. You therapists are doing wonders with his socialization. He is even doing some of his own videoing for his channel. Autism Takes On. Can you share those links? WrestleMania. My house is your house. You want to share your channel, or, well, your channel's already there. You want to share your son's channel every time you come in here, please do. Don't even ask. Just share it. You have the moderage. Share what you want to share, WrestleMania. We go back to my former channel, and I have a lot of trust and respect for you. So please, share your son's channel so we can go there, subscribe to it, bang the bell. That is so awesome, bro. That is so awesome. Wonderful. I don't know. She goes on sometimes. 8-Bit Reactor, welcome to the show. I miss Bomb. It's me, Elena. Yes, I remember. She remembers that Angel Munoz video. I mean, you want to know something? I feel like playing that video, but I don't want to backtrack. I don't want to stir the pot again. But I got to say, that was the most entertaining, like 1 to 2 minute video clip I've ever seen on YouTube. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anyone get as triggered as Angel Munoz did on that show. that was hilarious. It's me, Elena says, my son has ADHD, so he is doing well. Wow. Anyway. Wow. Folks, I gotta say, I feel blessed. I feel blessed right now. Like, people are starting to come back to this channel. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. Wow. Thank you to everyone for being here, and thank you for your support. You know, I'm a strong man. I'm a very passionate man, but I'm also an emotional man as well. I am an emotional man. There's nothing wrong with that. I have emotions. You know, I'm not emotional all the time because then I'd be, no disrespect, I'd be like a woman. But at times, it's okay for men to be emotional. And right now, I'm having one of those moments because I feel grateful and thankful for all of you being here. And I want to do whatever it takes to help you folks accomplish whatever it is that your heart desires, whatever you want to accomplish. I have a lot of resources and a lot of experience in pretty much most of whatever you need help with, whether it involves your personal relationships, your marriages, your dating relationships, or it involves your business life, whether you're working a corporate job or working for somebody else, whether you're already an entrepreneur or you want to transition from the corporate world or working for somebody else to becoming a self-employed entrepreneur. I can help you folks get on the right track. We can support each other here. I want to support you, and we can support each other. And this is what I've always wanted to accomplish here. And I think we're heading on the right track. Look, folks, one of the most important things that I've learned and responded to in life is emotion. Even as a man, if your channel does not resonate with me emotionally, I'm not going to invest into it. There's nothing wrong with a man being emotionally invested into something. Nothing wrong with it. I have to, like I've said in some other recent streams, or on some other recent streams, which is what I'm trying to say, If I don't feel the emotion regarding what you're talking about, then how am I supposed to believe that you're actually doing it for the right reasons? If I can't feel that you love what you're doing, how can I support that? So one of my biggest tips here today is when you run your live streams and run your videos, allow people to feel your emotion. Don't hold back because you're afraid someone's going to attack you or talk shit about you. The people that talk shit about you, they don't love themselves. The right people that you're trying to attract by showing your emotion and passion for what you love are going to support you. The people that don't love themselves and don't want to be there for the right reasons are going to overreact. Get rid of them and move on with the people that do resonate with your message. But you got to show your emotion. You got to show your emotion, whether you're a man or a woman. And see, that's why women have channels that blow up quicker, because women are naturally emotional. So they show their emotions whether they want to or not. So it's easier for women to attract other men and women on their channels because women are always showing their emotion. Men don't. But I do. Why are you here? Number one, I'm not boring. Number two, I know what I'm talking about. Number three, I'm very passionate. And then number four, I show my emotion. And I'm not boring at all. You feel the fluctuation of my voice going up and down, up and down. You can feel exactly how I'm feeling with every word that comes out of my mouth. Wow. I feel fire right now. So here's the thing. I want to make one more comment here, and then I'm going to wrap this up and come back later. I'm at 1 hour and 9 minutes right now. Thank you for those of you that are still here. I'm not feeding into this by saying it, but I'm going to say it because I want my new audience to know what's going on behind the scenes in case you encounter some of these people that don't like me. Okay? There are some people behind the scenes that still go on live stream panels. They talk shit about me. You know, they say I'm not a coach. They say, you know, I'm full of shit. They say this, they say that. Okay? And I ignore it. I don't watch their stuff. Now, I'm made aware by other people behind the scenes that they're live and they're talking smack about me. But there's no need for me to go over there and hear what they're saying when I already know what they're saying. It's a waste of my time. I just want to focus on moving, you know, my channel forward and helping other people. Oh, boy. Okay. I got your message, English teacher in France. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. English teacher in France. Do you mind after the show for just 5 minutes? I won't keep you long. Do you mind if I call you on Hangouts? We don't have to go on video. We can talk just through audio on Hangouts. Do you mind if I call you for just 5 minutes or less to explain your last message to me? Because I want to collaborate with you, and I think you want to collaborate with me. No, I already know these people. I already know. No, English teacher in France. I know these people. What I'm telling you is I need to talk with you live privately so you can understand I already know this stuff. Okay? So let me know. I got to get back to my show here. I'm live on the air, but I'm responding to your private messages. I already know who these people are, and I know what they're doing. So English teacher in France, so that way you don't go crazy. I will message you and I will call you privately for a brief 5-minute call and let you know what's going on. This is exactly what they want you to do. This is exactly what they know is going to happen. Folks, here's the thing. So the people that I used to be associated with from a few of the former communities that used to attack me, and I moved on from them, what they're now doing is they're going to English Teacher in France's channel and other channels that I'm associated with, and they're telling people, you don't know who you're dealing with. Eli is not a consistent person. Eli is going to get rid of you. Eli is going to use you for a little while until he gets what he wants from you, and then he's going to kick you to the curb. No. You see, the reason why I kicked these guys to the curb is because they're trolls, and they weren't the right fit for my message. So what they're trying to do is show you video clips and show you things that happened in the past where I had to get rid of these people because they weren't there for the right reasons. So I'm letting you know, folks, to all the new people out here that have connected with me, to all of the new people that have connected with me, please do not let these people get in the way of you and I connecting and helping each other. These people are trolls, and these people, they have no content without me. And all they do is go out there and try to kick other people down to entertain their audience at our expense, at my expense, for this example. So I really want you folks to understand that I'm over it. I've been ignoring these people. I do not feed into them anymore. I have to mention this right now because now they're coming to you folks behind my back telling you to not work with me. And all I'm saying is block them and get rid of them if you want. If not, let them talk. That's up to you. Just know that I'm ignoring them and what they're saying about me isn't true. They just don't like the fact that I don't agree with what they're doing. And what they're doing, all they're doing is attacking people for not believing in what they believe in, which is they don't want to date or marry women anymore. It's from that former MGTOW Manosphere group. So let these people go. I'm past it. I have not talked about them. I've moved beyond them. They're going to continue trolling me. For anyone that I connect with from here on out, just know these people are going to religiously attack me on your channels. They're going to come hard. They're going to bring 20, 30, 40, 50 people there. You got to have a good moderator crew ready to handle this. Because let me tell you, English Teacher in France, the next time, if you have me on a panel the next time, they're all going to show up. They're all going to subscribe to you, and they're going to be there temporarily while I'm there to try to attack me. And if we ban them, they're going to come back on sock accounts, on other accounts. This is what happens when you grow on YouTube. This is normal. We just have to handle it the right way. And I am mentioning this here right now because I want you all to know that I'm here for the right reasons. And I don't want these stupid trolls to affect us from creating a great collaboration, friendship, and growing our channels together. Does that make sense? Can everyone let me know in the chats if that makes sense? Chira Ricci, is that Lucy's woman? Chira, is that really you? Is that you? Shit. Lucy, is that your woman? Let me know. If they were on my channel hating Eli, I'd block their loser ass ASAP. And Sheena, here's the thing: it's not about blocking them for me. It's about blocking them because they're a disturbance to your channel, whether it's about me or not. I understand you're respecting. I understand that you are being respectful to me, Sheena. But the bottom line is in order for your channels to grow, you have to have people on your channel that support your message and believe in your message. And if you have detractors, people that are coming in there to disturb the force, they're going to hurt you more than help you. So my advice is to ban them. And if they keep coming back on sock puppet accounts, sock accounts are second and third accounts they may have, because once you block one of their accounts, they can come back on another one. You got to be ready because they're going to come back through multiple accounts. So you just got to be prepared for this. Similar Evil says, nice statement, Eli. Well, thank you so much, Similar Evil, and thank you very much for being here. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So, folks, before I wrap this up, because I got to get going here, I got to get on with my day, and then I'll be back later tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for another show. Okay? It'll be another hanging out with subscribers and more show, and welcoming new subscribers. And folks, if you want to come to my panel tonight, we can definitely do that. That would be awesome. But I want to know in the chat, folks, do you understand where I'm coming from? Fonzo says, English teacher in France, it is about English teaching, not about Eli's beef with the drama. What they want on her channel, I don't get it. Well, it's the same people. And you know what? It is the same people, including one person that I made an agreement with to go my way and he goes his way. But I'm not going to mention his name. I'm going to continue my agreement with him because the bottom line is all he would have to do is be a cool, decent dude and network with me and not attack me anymore, and his channel would grow as well with the right people. But instead of doing that, he wants to stir up the pot again and try to get me triggered and try to ruin my connection so that way he has more content to talk shit about me on his channel like he used to, which used to make him money. I'm not going to give that to them anymore. No way. No fucking way. Hey, English teacher in France. Fonzo's a good guy, actually. And that was not a bad message. Fonzo, English teacher in France accidentally deleted your message because she thought it was spam. No, English teacher in France. Fonzo was paying you a compliment saying English teacher in France. It is about English teaching, not about Eli's beef with the drama. What they want in her channel, I don't get it. When he's on your side saying that, why the hell are these people on your channel when your channel has nothing to do with me? It's because these people want to do whatever it takes to destroy any possible chance of me making relationships with anyone new that would help grow my channel. That's what they want to do. And I'm putting this message out there to let you folks know that that is not going to happen. Because now I'm making these people aware of what's going on, and we are prepared for it. We are definitely prepared for it. So, can anybody else in here right now, before I wrap this up, let me know, do you understand what was just mentioned? I'm going to wait another minute or two, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end my show in a way that I used to end my show in the past on my former channel. And that's by playing what I called my theme song by Ethan Mixel. It's called Double Helix. It's in the YouTube audio library. So it's time to wrap this baby up. All right. You've been watching Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli here on YouTube. And I've been your host, Coach Eli, a.k.a. The Morning Rooster. And I used to do this all the time. As always, I like to end all of my shows with a double dose of the Morning Rooster! Should I bring that back? Should I bring that back? Are we having a good time? What we do here on Coach Eli's A Grip on Life channel is we entertain people while throwing down those motherfucking truth bombs! For the finest entertainment while getting truth bombs. Come back again next time, folks. We'll be back tonight live at 9 Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific here on Coach Eli's A Grip on Life channel. If you want to be a guest on the panel, I plan on being on for at least, I'd probably say 90 minutes at least tonight. We might go a little bit longer depending on how the show runs. But yeah, 60 to 90 minutes. If you want to come on the panel, just make sure that you either email me at Coach Eli at coach@eliasmelas.com, or take that email and add me on Google Hangouts and send me a chat message there. And yeah, we'll just make it happen. We will make it happen. Yeah. Let's see. Good shows to similar evil. Coach's biggest fan. These trolls are just scaring people away. It's just too much. Oh, fuck them. We're squashing them. Those other channels that have been talking about me, you're nothing. Keep on doing what you're doing and getting your 10, 15, 20 views or whatever you're getting. All right? With that being said, have yourselves a great day, everyone, and we will see you all. I will see you all later tonight. Bye. Bye. All right, we're out. See you later tonight. Bye-bye.